going?
All right, Kurt. Good to see you.
Where do you want to go?
I promised today I wasn't going to ask any urinal questions.
Hey, I'm used to them.
But a couple of the players mentioned there's no urinal games in the clubhouse.
That's right.
And now I'm not sure what the motivation behind that was, but I think maybe we need their competitive spirit on the field rather than in the clubhouse. Is that a good reason?
That's a great reason. They can focus their energies out here, not in the men's restroom.
All right. Are there any talks about bringing more of them in? Because there's 4 of them.
There's 4. There's 1 in each of the men's restrooms. At this point, we're anxious to see how things kick off this first month. So I have no idea what the future holds as far as more urinals. We'll see how it goes.
Okay. Everybody's really excited about this year with all the prospects. The Iron Pigs as a management, as a team, planning any kind of anything different from the last 5 years this year with all the prospects that are on the team, or is it pretty much a business as usual?
Well, we haven't planned too much at this point, mostly because you come out of spring training and you never know who's going to make the team. So I think there's been a lot of excitement that we may have a lot of prospects, but until they actually get off the bus, which was only 2 days ago, you never really know who you're going to have. And you want to focus and promote the team, but at the same point, if there's injuries to the Phillies, you might only have some of these prospects for the first week, like Freddie Gallis a couple years ago. So we're excited about it. I can see us doing more promotions, especially as the season goes on. And depending on the success of the team as a whole and some individuals could focus on in next year and years ahead. So it certainly is around the horn, infield, outfield, pitcher's mound. It's amazing the number of prospects we have on the team this year. So it's exciting for our fans.
Yeah, it really is. Have you gotten extra inquiries from Philadelphia now that it's been announced with this team? Has Philly been calling you? Has your phone been ringing and said we got to get extra press up there because that's where all the prospects are?
Well, we haven't as of yet, although we always expect a large number of people here on opening day. But I could expect to see a few more feature stories just because there's such a large volume of guys here. And certainly the beat writers for the Phillies come from time to time, but with so many or a higher concentration of guys being here, I expect them to probably be here more often. But I think they're anxious to see how the Phillies start right now, and then see how we get going.
There've been a lot of turnovers in your staff over the past year or so. Some of them maybe friendly transfers to Richmond. I'm not sure, but everybody's settling in okay with the new staff. Everything going well.
Yeah, I'll tell you, we've had. You kind of feel like a proud parent. You raise some kids and they do well and they move on to better in different positions. So it's been fun to have some of our guys move on and move on into managers and a director role, like Brandon Green, you mentioned going to Richmond, or Steve Pump going to Richmond. We have other people who have left to do some bigger and greater things. So I'm happy for them. At the same point, we have a great intern class each and every year. So we've had some new people come in, fill the spots. I'm excited. You always have a new team on the field, but you have a little bit of a new team this year for us. It's been kind of fun to get some new ideas, some fresh ideas, and get going.
Yeah, the field looks great. I even had a player mention me downstairs that he said he couldn't believe how great the field was here. So that's good to hear.
It's amazing given the weather. And then you know what? The only thing that could get better is we'd like it to be a little bit more lush green, but that'll come with some warmer temps.
Well, you could just compare the regular field with the Capital Blue Cross lawn, and you could. I think you're plenty lush. My lawn at home doesn't look this good.
It comes together. It's amazing what chemicals will do.
Is it heated? The
no,
field?
No.
Wow, because that's what Cheryl asked me. I thought, you know what, maybe it's heated, because I know some professional sports stadiums heat the fields, but
you have about 2 feet of sand and sediment and gravel, so it's certainly a different makeup than what people are used to.
Sure, yeah.
But you have the right. You hope for a warmer soil temperature, so things that really kick in. But with the right mix of chemicals, and I don't know all the names of all the chemicals, but the right mix of chemicals, top dressing with sand and sediment, it makes the field pop what it is. And it takes a lot of time and effort. We've got, of course, our groundskeeper we hire year-round. We have 2 other individuals that work here 60, 70, 80 hours a week just to make sure our plant service is good to go for 3 hours a day when the team's at home.
Now, do you re-sod every year, or is it this is the same field for right along?
Generally, it's been the same field. Now, we'll sod at certain locations that receive wear and tear. In fact, we sod this year, you can see from above better area around The pitcher's mound could resod a little bit around the logo and some spots down the third and first base lines. But for the most part, it's the main grass. You might sod around some of the drains a little bit from time to time to get a lot of saturation and pressure. Otherwise, it's the same field. Now, you expect the field to last about 10 years. So after about 10 years, we'll probably look to completely resod and start over with the field.
All right, well, it looks great, and we're all looking forward to
Good
it.
to go?
Thank you for your time.
You excited?
I'm thrilled.
I shouldn't be doing the interview anymore. I should be asking questions. All right, thanks,
All right,
guys.
thank you.
Yeah, take care.
Thanks.
Yeah, thanks. Enjoy.